Though the R56 Mini Cooper is probably known as one of the most unreliable models of Mini Cooper, if you're somewhat mechanically inclined, don't be afraid of them. They're very reasonable to purchase. Parts are fairly reasonable. The most expensive parts are the turbocharger if it happens to go, or the high pressure fuel pump, but the rest of the parts are fairly inexpensive. Hello, welcome to the Full Octane Garage. Today's topic is going to be random misfires on the Mini Cooper R55 and R56 turbocharged 4-cylinder engines. Occasionally you're going to get random misfires or misfires on a particular cylinder. It's going to throw a check engine light typically. Often it'll go into limp mode. And many of you will have one of these standard code readers, and it's going to give you just a standard error. It's not going to give you any of the deeper BMW codes. You're going to need a better reader for this. This is a $10, $15, $20 reader. It will get you your basic codes for most cars. I went online and I bought an AUTOPHIX 5900, and the AUTOPHIX 5900 is $89. We'll have some links on Amazon. And what this will do is it allows you to read BMW, Mini Cooper, and I believe Bentley, if I recall right. But the important ones for us is going to be BMW code reading, because that's the same as the Mini Cooper. And this will let you dig deeper into the Mini Cooper codes, and it will give you more detail about, is it which cylinder potentially. It will also give you more definition around each code. Now, the other thing this does also is if your car requires battery registration, so when you switch the battery out in your car, some of these cars will require you to register the new battery. This will allow you to register the new battery. It will also allow you to reset existing codes so that you don't have the check engine light any longer once you fix the problems. Now back to the random misfires. Random misfires are almost 95%, 99% of the time one of your coil packs has gone bad or is starting to go bad. This particular car has about 113,000 miles. We checked with the dealer service records from the gentleman that we bought the car from. It's never had coil packs changed. It's never had spark plugs changed. So we went and shopped for coil packs, and you can get coil packs as low as $25. They're generic, made in China. Who knows what's with them. We opted, this car has Delphi coil packs in it, so we opted to go back with Delphi coil packs. And the coil pack that we used on this particular application is a GN10328. We'll have a picture, we'll have some links to purchase these. You can tell they're a little bit better quality. They've got metal sleeves on them. The cheap ones will be all plastic. They're a very easy change. All we're going to do is we're going to basically lift up this connector. It's going to push the wire off, pull the wire out, and we're going to pull these out and pop new ones in. And that's as simple as it gets. So let's get to pulling these coil packs out. You can pull all of these out at one time because it's going to be quite apparent where the wires are. You're going to put your finger in this hook lip, and you're going to also in the bottom here there's a rubber lip, and you're going to try to twist it, and it will eventually pop out. And you'll notice that this one also has the metal sleeves. When they pull them out, you want to make sure that they're the right size, right distance, that all the connectors look the same to make sure you got the right ones. In this particular application, I believe we do. So we're going to pull all of these out. They normally should come out pretty easy. Of course, one of these will probably prove me wrong. So far, so good. This is literally a 5-minute job. We've got all the coil packs out. If you look at this particular one, it looks pretty nasty down in the bottom, like it's had something going on in there. So again, these have 103,000 miles, 103,000 miles of heat and buildup, and they do go bad over time. If you went to the dealer, they would probably charge you $70 or $80. Now I bought these new coil packs. I believe I paid somewhere in the range of $45 off of Amazon. And it's a correct part that would have probably been at BMW when it was new. Okay, now it's time to put the coil packs back in. We're going to put them in, we'll go ahead and drop all 4 of them in, and then we'll set each one of them one at a time. Let's get to it. Now when we go to plug these down, we want to make sure that they seat really well and they snap in. You want to put the wires back on and they will snap back down. And you'll hear that snap in there. It'll take a little bit of pressure to get them down in there and snap right. If they don't snap all the way down, you're probably going to get more random misfires. So it does take some pressure. And that's as easy as it gets replacing the coil packs. The coil packs, like I say, if you go to the dealer, they're going to probably be $100 a piece, plus whatever the installation time. They'll probably jack you for at least an hour or so on installation on these. So it's an easy job. Don't be afraid to do it yourself. And we'll have all of the links down at the bottom so that you can order all of these parts online. It helps our channel when you do that. We appreciate you being with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends all about us. And though the R56 Mini Cooper is probably known as one of the most unreliable models of Mini Cooper, if you're somewhat mechanically inclined, don't be afraid of them. They're very reasonable to purchase. This was a bargain find for us. It didn't have a whole lot wrong with it. Parts are fairly reasonable. The most expensive parts are the turbocharger, if it happens to go, or the high pressure fuel pump, but the rest of the parts are fairly inexpensive. If you are in any way mechanically inclined, this is probably a cool car for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about all the cool content we have. If you have some ideas of things that we should be doing on our R56, drop some comments below and maybe we'll do a future video. Thanks for being with us.